You're not even listening to what we said, Patty. We literally
Dude,
said don't rock with the woman that you don't want to rock with.
Where is
exactly.
that? Where
Patty,
is no? Where are these women that
Do
are
you,
30
wait.
years
Okay,
old with
okay.
two
Let
bodies?
me. Okay, let me
I
ask you.
Patty,
want them.
Okay,
Where
so
can you
so
point
so
me?
you're asking where are they? Do you
Hmm.
believe they don't exist at all?
I believe that at 30 years old, which is the average age of marriage, and it's not my fault, it's just what it is. These women are virtually in existence. They are
Okay,
already married,
okay.
or
So you
they
so you're saying that
legally.
men should not get married?
I no. I believe that if you're going to get married, you should treat women and respect them like they respect themselves. If these women are respectable women and respected their body, you should come in with flowers and be motherfucking courting her and do all that. But if these women treated their bodies like, hey fatty, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, can I pull up? You have no motherfucking business
Even if
coming
it
in
was
with
Then
10
why
Bugie.
would
years ago, even if it was 10 years ago
why
and they
would
were a
you
totally
miss
different
Yeah,
marriage?
person.
yeah, yeah, yes, because the other dude was sucking dick 10 years ago and you told him to not date your daughter. So you are being hypocritical at that point.
I
No,
Dame,
did that.
Dame, I got a question for Dame.
That's
So
what you
Dame, you believe that if Boogie finds a nice young lady who used to, do her thing back in the day, but now she believes in God, no sex before marriage.
I want the God fearing man.
Yeah.
go,
So do you
look,
believe I should give her a chance?
if she meets the standard of what you need, if she meets your
Yeah, she's a
standard,
good girl now. She's not.
and and you see and you are comfortable seeing no evidence that she's anywhere connected to that previous life.
Yeah.
I don't see why you shouldn't.
Do you
Oh,
believe there's a chance after the marriage she could backslide back into what she used to do back in the day?
I don't know. It's possible.
You could too.
Wait.
Same thing.
I
You
said,
could
do
you
you
could
believe?
too. With that, then it's like saying like
I
you've
can't.
always been an honest dude. Like, have
That
you always been
forgive
an honest
her,
dude?
forgive her. She's
Okay,
born
hold
again.
on, hold on a
She
second.
loves God
okay,
now.
Dave.
Let me and Boogie
Loves
finish her thing.
God
Let me and Boogie
now.
finish her
Yeah.
thing.
But
All right,
no
let
one
me and Boogie
doesn't do that
finish.
anymore.
Thing is, like, yes, it's possible. Do you? I can't believe it because I don't. That's just. There's no way I can judge that. There's no way I can say I believe that she's going to fall back. I don't know this person. Everybody's
No, I
different.
said, do you believe there's a chance? I didn't say she's going
I
to. I
believe
said
there's
there's a
always
chance.
a chance. There's a chance.
Okay. So
What that
this,
chance
this is
is,
my
I can
second
tell you.
question. This is my second question. So I have woman A, right, who has never had that kind of past. She has been a good, nice girl. She wasn't sleeping around. She didn't have to become a born again virgin. And I have woman two, who's now a born again virgin. She's now a good girl. She goes to church every single day. She even does, Sunday school for the little kids. None of them have kids. Who do you think I should pick?
The one who you rock with, who's
No,
giving
everything
you
is the
what you
same.
need. You can't.
Right now,
I can't. I
no,
can't
wait, Dame,
entertain
Dame,
this
Dame,
hypothetical because it's
Dame,
so
Dame, wait,
unrealistic.
Dame. I'm just testing the logic. Dame, you said I
It's
should
not
choose.
logical.
Wait, hold on, because these situations happen. The women who sleep around, the women who don't sleep around. You said choose based on the present behavior of a woman. The present behavior of these two women
And the
are
previous work she did, yes.
hold on. They both go to church right now.
Yeah.
None of them could hurt a fly. They respect
Uh-oh.
men, very submissive, very feminine. They give back to the homeless, right? But the difference is one used to bust it open for the real ones back in the day.
Mhm.
One never had to do that. Which one should I choose? Everything is the same. Both beautiful, no kids.
That's a nonsensical
No, it's
question.
not
That's not
because
a
it's
realistic
out here in
question.
the world. It's
I'm like
not
this.
I'm
It
testing
all
your logic.
it all depends on your value set. What your values tell you to do, you do.
No, I'm
Some
going with
people,
your value set of the present behavior. Present behavior is where they both go
if
to
you ask me
church.
what I would do, or you ask me
Yeah.
what you should do, I don't know what
What?
you should
No,
do.
answer for what I should do, what you
I
should
can't
do, and
answer
what
what you
your
should do.
son should do. Okay, what
I
if I was your son? How would you advise me to
okay,
go about it?
okay. I can get in that. I can what's called it. My son came to me and said, "Hey, Daddy, I'm going back between two women. Both of them are good, wholesome, good women, and they meet all my emotional needs or whatever. But one of them had a past or what have you. I would say, which one do you rock with more? Which one who gives you more of what you need? Go with that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What you need?
Like saying
What does that mean?
everybody needs something to order to commit to somebody. So
And
which
usually for men, what is that?
two women cannot give the same exact thing to two men. It's just not
Yeah,
it's just
that's
impossible.
yeah, okay.
So
We're going off
somebody's going to
behavior.
give you more of what you need in order to lock them down. There's always a
Are
choice
you
to be
speaking
made.
about feelings? Because remember,
no,
it's a marriage. We cannot just
whatever,
go based on feelings. That's to be
whatever,
behavior.
whatever
They
feelings,
treat me the
behaviors,
same. They treat me the same.
but they can't inspire you. They can't be what you did. It's impossible.
No,
It's
it's possible.
impossible. It is not possible for two women to give you the exact same thing.
It is
Exactly the
possible.
same feeling. It's impossible because they're two different people.
No, I'll tell you why it's possible. You know
It is
why?
not, brother. It's just not. This is a not a,
No,
a
I'll tell you why
valid
it's
premise,
possible
brother.
because the scenario I painted for you, they both go to church, they're both submissive, they're both feminine, they both respect men.
But their
Are you saying that?
experiences are the same, aren't the same. Their life's experience and their motivations are different. So they're going to have
No,
different
right now,
reactions to something.
hold on. All those things I mentioned, Dave, are you saying there are no women who have those same things I just mentioned in the world?
Those are baseline things, but there's more to that if you're going to commit to somebody.
What is that? What are the, because what you're talking about seems like you're more about feelings and no, I'm talking about pragmatic things that men have to think about before
Like
they
this.
make.
This is what I'll tell you. I don't believe in that whole what women bring to the table stuff. I believe I set my table. I set the parameters of somebody who's going to sit down and eat at my table. And I will look at the two women and say, who are closely aligned to what I have determined I need. So if this woman is, if my value set is I want a woman that has less bodies, then I will go with that one. If my value set is I don't really care about that one, I want a woman who has a great laugh and who smells good and who has a fat ass because they're, has, and that's what I want. I'm gonna go with that one. So you go whichever who gives you whatever your preferences and values are the more of. No woman, the way you're painting the picture, they're twins who have the exact same body, the exact same height, they smell the exact same. It's not
No,
possible.
the reason I did that is because you were telling Fadi that men should just look past whatever a woman used
I
to
didn't
do.
say that.
Because wait. You said the reason they should do that is because if the present behavior is good, they should forget the past. And Fadi was saying, no, this is the reason why men should look at the past. Because we know usually the past can dictate the future. You know what I mean? So my point is whatever was in the situation can always come back. That's why I gave you those two scenarios. Because men out here have to pick and choose. All right.
You could
And
say the
then
same. You could be a woman who never had sex with somebody, marries her husband, and be like, God, I wonder what it's like to get a new dick.
I
And then
agree.
she could be thinking, so
I
that
agree.
all kinds of things could lead to
Exactly. That's what I'm
bad
saying.
behavior.
Men have to actually think about it. It shouldn't be, okay, if in the present she's almost like, Mary's sister, I should just, no, we're saying look at everything. The same way you would check out,
Like I said, if that is a value that you have, then go with the one who is aligned with your values. All I'm saying is, if to men out there, if you don't have that value, don't let other people talking you into having that value. If you don't have the value where a promiscuous past that doesn't reflect the future is a big thing, don't let somebody tell you, oh, she needs to have two bodies or whatever like that. Go with the person who's aligned with your values. That's how people have long, happy relationships. They get off of this preference shit and they go with the value shit. Value preferences change. Values is what built the foundation of who you're going to be in a relationship.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? For me, I actually believe in marriage. Because it's the foundation
Good,
of the
you should.
family.
It's great.
Hold on, wait. But it's the foundation of a community, the two-parent household, right? The family unit. And marriage is one of the ways people have been doing it for, decades and decades, right? But the issue I have with married men, like you, no offense, just telling men or just have a marriage mindset is you never talk about the ramifications, the consequences. If you choose the wrong woman, you never talk about the consequences of divorce court. You never talk about the consequences of men going homeless. You never talk about the consequences of men losing their kids. You never talk about you paint this picture of just have a mindset, forget a past, and everything will be good. No, for me, I believe if any man wants to get married, go sit in divorce court. Talk to people who have been divorced before you talk about people who are in so-called happy marriages. Like Fadi said,
I've been divorced before.
We talk about people who are married, but we never talk about people who are unhappily married, who are in marriages. Because I believe
I was in an unhappy marriage.
What's up?
I was in a unhappy marriage. My wife that I've been together for almost 20 years is my second wife. My first wife I was divorced before.
Okay, so speak about that part. Don't only talk about just the positives about marriage.
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair.
Because I'm speaking about that person, not about the institution.
I don't think it's just that. I think that y'all are misleading people about the market that we have, because you are pretending that we have a choice, right? And you are actually punishing me for seeing what the market is and saying, no, I don't want to participate in it. Think about it, right, Damien? Me as a 35 years old, almost 36, 19 July, you can send me presents. I should look at a 29-year-old and say, oh, this is a respectable woman. This woman conserved her body, respected herself, has no kids, no trauma, no nothing. So I would definitely prefer her over the woman that didn't, over the stripper, over the hooker. I will actually prefer her, right? What is happening is that this woman is so close with those bad women that first you don't know who they really are because they talk the same shit, they defend each other and all that shit. And the second one, they've been out there because you were the club promoter, you were the bouncer, you were in college, you were getting motherfucking what you doing big at 3 a.m. in the morning. So most of these women are not that. So it's a false dichotomy between, oh, you should pick better. There's no picking better, right? Because there's not enough. It's like me saying, hey, sir, you shouldn't drink from the poison well. You should drink from that well that people shit on. I'm probably not going to die from drinking from that shit. It's still a well full of shit. And the second thing too, Damien, is this. I mean what I say, and I fucking say what I mean. I am out. I am out. I'm dating the market like the market dates me. I'm not gaslighting myself. I'm not saying, 17 bodies it's okay. I don't know. I have standards. You don't meet my standards, get the fuck out of my face. And instead of saying,
that's what I do.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people in general. And instead of saying, fatty is the result of what this woman and the feminists and all these people are doing to the market, right? We're pretending that something is wrong with me. It's not. I'm being a pragmatic man. I'm being a responsible man. I'm looking at what is in front of me. I'm not going to walk into a motherfucking burning building just because you are shaming me or saying, see, you are not marriage-minded. I am actually marriage-minded. I will tell everybody, if you want to actually build a family, you should get married. You should take care of that woman and a kid because it's the best environment for the kid to grow. But I will not tell my fellow man, you know what? They're burning this little building, but it's just a little bit hot. You see what I'm saying? Just a little bit hot. Just go ahead. Just try to climb to the top.
You're not doing that. You're not going to sit there and I say, like, I'm telling people to accept things that they shouldn't accept. All I'm saying is whatever you accept, like whatever your line is, if your line is 0 kids, 30, 2 bodies, rock with that. But just realize that in order to find that, it's going to take you a little bit longer. You're going to have to be a little bit more intentional in that search. But if you find
that's better than divorce.
Hold on a second. But if you find somebody that is 30 years old, maybe had 12 bodies or whatever like that, you're going to have to determine whether or not she's worth looking past that if you're satisfied with that. All I'm saying, that's on you. But Ted, if you want to hold a hard line, hold your line, whatever your line is. But don't try to drag the other woman who doesn't fit that into your world and make her feel bad.
You are totally right, Damien. And I have one last question for you on our final thoughts.
Well, show's over. Hope y'all enjoyed it. But nah, don't dip yet. We still got them final thoughts coming in.
Y'all really tore it up tonight, huh? But don't dip just yet. Let's hear them final words.
Hey, that's it. Show's done. Now shut the fuck up and let the panelists speak. It's time for final thoughts.
The question of the night goes for Damien. Damien, looking at this toxic, messy, and I read the super chat, friend, I didn't forgot, shitty market, would you recommend the average man to get married?
Good fucking
Yeah.
question.
Yes, I would recommend the average man to get married, but I would recommend he be a whole lot more discerning than he would usually are being right now, and that he really stand on his values and not just try to go off preferences.
Oh, Fadi, I have one more question for you.
Go ahead. This is the final thoughts. I'll read the super chats, and then I'm out. Shout out to Theo, Sunkist, Kazim, and only facts and stats. I'll read your super chats in a few seconds. So Damien said, I will definitely send my fellow man to a burning building. He's standing on that.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
He's standing on business. Go ahead, boy.
All right, Dame, last question.
Sure.
Would you advise men to overlook a woman's past if she's a good girl in the present?
I wouldn't advise any man to compromise their value. If your value
You didn't answer
is
my question.
no, that is your what you call it.
You mean that? No.
I wouldn't. I'm answering your question. Listen to what I'm saying. You're asking me would I advise a man to go against his values or what he believes his principles.
I didn't say that's his value. It could be something he's thinking about. Doesn't mean it's his value.
It
I mean,
doesn't
if you
have, Damien, what he's saying is that let's talk about men that don't have hard stances, right? They're not, I'm never dating a single mother. They're like, if she's good enough, maybe. Let's talk about the average man that doesn't have a very strict standing and standard, and it kind of be more flexible dude, right? Answer the question.
Okay, give it. I'd say be open, but if you find you can't hack it, bounce. You know, if you find that it's not for you, bounce.
You're a good politician.
You might
You're a good
surprise
politician.
yourself. You might surprise yourself. Like all this stuff, because like we have the stepdad thing. I was raised by a stepdad. He met a woman with 3 kids, and he was been a great dad. He was an amazing cat, and he was happy as shit because he got a woman better than he probably could have got without having kids.
So men should consider being stepdad.
I mean, if you can hang it, if you can rock with it, if you can do it, do it. But I'm not. I was a stepdad my first time, and it's not for me. But if you can do it, more power. I'm not advocating that because I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Reese, do you have anything to say before we bounce?
Not much, man. I just say R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels. I think he had good intentions. I think the listeners turned it into something bad, man. And all the copycats. That's it.
Thank you very much, Reese. I appreciate you. Mr. Damien, salute to you, sir. Great show.
Pleasure.
And Mr. Boogie, new friend of the show. Go ahead and follow me. There's reviews and all that. All the links of these people are pinned.